Pablo Sanchez. Okay, we're back to green. He walked his last time he was up. 2-1 count to Sanchez. That one's hit well. That's going to be up the middle, and that's going to be a 2-out single for Pablo. That's going to bring up Lexi Luther. See Lexi Luther hitting .256 on the season. So I was about right, guessing her average earlier. 11 for 43. 4 singles, 5 doubles, a triple, and a home run on the season. She's had herself a wide range of outcomes. That one's low. And Pablo Sanchez in there with a steal. He's in scoring position. 3-1 count here to Luther. And that one's going to be too tall, so she'll grab a walk. But 2 on, 2 out here for the Bombers, and Beatrice Tanner. She doubled back in the bottom of the second and later scored off the 2-run shot by Alfred D'Elia. Runners in scoring position, chance for her to extend the lead for the Bombers. 1-1 the count here. That one finds his own 1-2. Swung on, that's going to be Sophie Newellmoor with a diving stop. A great play by Newellmoor, saves a run. It remains 2-0 as we head to the top of the 4th inning. 3, 4, 5 do it for the Angels.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 10.
Scarlett Buchanan to lead things off, over 1 so far. Let's take a look at Buchanan. 9 for 42 this season, 214. Not a great stat line. Hits this one hard, and D'Elia can't handle it under his glove, and a leadoff runner aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 9.
That brings up Wendy Peffercorn, another one of those mid-season call-ups for the Angels. Was doing really well on the minors and got the call up. She skies this one into left. Back goes Mae Bruce. She's at the wall and makes the catch just in front of the wall. That one had a chance of bouncing off, but Mae Bruce able to get there in time. Route number 1 brings up Gwen Mike Drop. Gwen Mike Drop hitting 119 on the season. 4 for 42. So a bit of struggles by these two players here in the middle of the order for the Angels. Pops this one up into shallow left. Back goes Pablo Sanchez. He waves everyone off and makes the catch for out number 2. Brings up Lindsey Watson.
Number 12.
I think this is only, the 2nd or 3rd game maybe for these call-ups. I haven't added them to the sheet just yet. Runner going, and in time! Another caught stealing for Sass from behind the plate, and the inning is over. To the bottom of the 4th we go. 6, 7, 8 do it for the Bombers.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 8.
Brew Hogan to lead things off. He takes a first pitch strike on the curveball. Another one off the fastball. 0-2 the count to Hogan. This is swung on, popped into left center. Tracking it is Toblum. She makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 99.
That's going to bring up Alfred D'Elia. His 2-run shot is the difference in this game. First pitch swinging, pops this one into right center. And Mike Drop is there for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 30.
That's going to bring up Alyssa Sass now. Sass with a couple of caught stealings from behind the plate. And she's got a 3-0 count here on Northwest. And that's going to be a walk, her 2nd of the day. Going to bring up number 9 hitter Mae Bruce.
The left fielder,
Mae Bruce was the leadoff hitter, but then struck out 8 times in week 8 and was regulated down to the number 9 spot. And she falls behind 0-2 off that. Nicely plays curveball. Another curveball. This one swung on, tracking back into left is the left fielder, and Toblum makes the catch in front of the wall. So a couple of catches made up against the wall by both teams in the 4th inning. Nothing doing as we head to the 5th. 6, 7, 8 do it for the Angels.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Lindsey Watson resuming her at-bat. Or gets a fresh at-bat, I should say. 1-1 here to Watson. 2-2 now. Strike 3 called!
now batting, the shortstop,
Brings up Dee Nicky.
number
She's
1.
playing against her former team. An OG Bomber traded to the Angels back in Season 5 when the Bombers were selling off everything. This one's grounded to Sanchez. He's up with it in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher.
Brings up Alicia Woody. 0 for 1 so far. She takes a first pitch strike on the outside edge. That one's too wide, 1-1. 2-1 now. This one's hit well into right center. Tracking is Billy O'Connell. He makes a dive, and it's over his head. And that one goes off to the wall, rolls around a bit. Hamish Rifleman up with it, throws it in, and that's going to be a double, a 2-out double for Alicia Woody.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Brings up
number
Blair
16.
Toblum with a runner in scoring position. Toblum hitting .333 on the season. 15 for 45. 2-1 count here. That one finds his own 2-2. Full count now. Strike 3 called at the bottom of the zone. Dixon ends the inning by freezing Toblum. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Top of the order, 2 out for the Bombers.
Now batting,
Billy O'Connell 0 for 2 on the day so far.
number 10.
Northwest starting the 5th inning, 71 pitches so far through 4 innings. 4 walks have gotten her pitch count a little bit higher than needs to be. Couple of fouls off there by Billy O'Connell, 0-2 the count. Swings at a high one, fouls it back off the net. Fouls another one off, remains 0-2. And this one's hit well into right, tracking back, it's cutting foul, will it hit the pole? It's inside the pole, and Billy O'Connell has a home run. That one wraps around the pole in right, 381, it's 3-0 Bombers.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Up comes Hamish Rifleman.
89.
Northwest now tense. Rifleman 0 for 2 so far today. Rifleman on the season hitting .286 on the season. 14 for 49. 3 home runs. I think is the home run leader on the Bombers. Yes, he is. Fouls this one off. Remains a full count to Hamish. And Hamish hits this one well into left center, tracking back, it's at the wall, and it's gone! Hamish Rifleman, and the Bombers go back-to-back here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and it's 4-0.
Now batting, the shortstop. Number
Bottom of the 5th inning, excuse me. And Pablo hits this one in the gap, and that one's going to get down. That's going to be extra bases for Pablo Sanchez. He's headed for second. Mike drop up with it. And Pablo's going to go to third, and he's going to be in there easily. Mojo boost for Pablo.
batting, the designated
Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th, and that's going to be it for Pacifica Northwest. In comes Unita Mans, the long reliever, in for the Angels now. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lexi Luther 0 for 1 so far. Luther fouls that one off. 1-2 the count here. That one's outside. Let's take a look at Mans' stat sheet. That one's low. Full count here. And that one's inside, and that's going to be a walk. Put runners at the corners. You need a Mans. 16 in the 3rd inning so far. 12 earned runs, a 6.61 ERA, a 2.20 whip. 9 strikeouts, 21 walks. Wow, I didn't realize that was so lopsided. Up comes Beatrice Tanner. She's 1 for 2 on the day. 3-1. And that walk's going to load the bases for the Bombers. It's going to bring up Brew Hogan. He's 0 for 2 on the day.
number 18.
Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Bases loaded. That one's inside. 2-0 the count here. 2-1 now. Checks his swing there. 2-2 now to Brew Hogan. Fouls that one off. Remains 2-2. Inside, and it's a full count. And that one's too tall, and that's going to walk a run home. It's now 5-0 Bombers, and up comes Alfred D'Elia. He's already got himself a 2-run home run earlier in the game. And he's got the bases loaded here for him in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, he wanted that one. Fouls it off really well, though. Well foul. Slow dribbler. Sophie Newmer throws home. Not going to get the out at home, but does get the slow D'Elia at first. Throwing back to first. The run scores. It's 6-0 Bombers. A good try, though, knowing that D'Elia is slow. A chance to make a play at the plate. But I believe that was Mae Bruce beats out the throw. 2-1 count here to Alyssa Sass. She's walked twice today. 3-1 now. We're losing frames again. Count runs full. This one's grounded to Lindsey Watson. She makes a play to first for out number 2, but another run comes home to score. It's 7-0. That wasn't Mae Bruce. Mae Bruce is batting now. What am I talking about? Big swing and miss there from Bruce. 2-1 count here. 3-1. That's going to be a walk. Mae Bruce will take first. Runners back on the corners here for Billy O'Connell. He started off this inning with a solo shot into right. Birch pitch swings, going to foul that one off. 1-1 now. And this one's going to be hit into the gap. That's probably going to clear the bases all the way to the wall, off the wall. Rounding third is Mae Bruce. She's going to score. Billy O'Connell headed for third. That's a 2-run triple for Billy O'Connell, and it's 9-0 Bombers. Up comes Hamish Rifleman. He had a home run to left center his first time up this inning. Union Man's tense now. 2-1 the count here to Rifleman. That one's in the zone, 2-2. This one's blooped into right, but it's going to cut foul. Fouls another one off, still 2-2. Inside, full count now. And that's going to be a walk. Puts runners back on the corners here for Pablo Sanchez. Pablo Sanchez, triple single walk so far today. An early cycle watch for him. Needs a double and a homer. That one's well inside. That one finds his own 1-1. Low, 2-1. 3-1. And that one's nowhere close, and that's going to be another walk for Pablo Sanchez. And the bases are loaded again for Lexi Luther. 0 for 1 today, but has walked twice. That one's low. Fouls that one off, 1-1. Luther with a slow roller over to second. Oh, Lindsey Watson can't make the stop, and she scores. She's safe at first, and it's 10-0. Lindsey Watson bobbles the slow grounder, and Lexi Luther's able to beat it out, and it's 10-0. The run scores, and Beatrice Tanner hits this one to the right center, and it's a grand slam. It's 14-0. And Brew Hogan continues the inning with a single through the left side of the infield.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 99.
Up comes Alfred D'Elia. And D'Elia with a single up the middle, and the inning still goes on. Brings up Alyssa Sass. 0 for 1, 2 walks. Has an RBI off a fielder's choice earlier in the inning. She takes a first pitch strike off the two-seamer. Curveball misses, 1-1. Another two-seamer down in that low corner. It's 1-2. This one's hit, jammed by, and D. Nicky with a diving, jumping stop. Oh my God, I didn't realize we had a 12-run inning. All right, to the top of the 6 we go. It's 14-0. I'm probably never going to stream another Bombers game ever again.
Number 2.
Quick 3-0 count here to Newell from Dixon. Dixon finds his zone there, 3-1. Swing in there, makes it a full count. Tough out activated for Neuenmuller. Fouls another one off. She's 1 for 2 on the day, has a single. Swung on, grounder to Pablo Sanchez. He's up with it in time at first round, number 1.
Now batting,
Brings up Tina
the third
Tygo.
baseman, number 23.
She's 0 for 2 on the day so far. Has a 2-0 count though. 3-0. Ooh, that one finds the zone. That one looked a little bit wide. 3-1. Curveball finds zone. Full count again. Nowhere close, and Tina Tygo reaches on a walk. 1-out walk.
Now batting,
Brings up
the
Scarlett
third
Buchanan.
baseman, number 10.
First pitch strike. Swung on. Ooh, a bad dive by Brew Hogan. Nowhere close to that one. That one's going to roll all the way to the wall. Amos Rifleman up with it into field. That's going to be a double. Put runners at second and third here for Wendy Peppercorn.
The right fielder, number
Only 1 out, and Dixon's day is done.
number 57.
Fairly quick pull for him, and in comes Mario Wrestles. Quick 2-0 count here to Peppercorn. Over 2 on the day. Swings on that one, fouls it off. 2-1. Fouls another one off. 2-2. This one's popped up into shallow right. Brew Hogan makes the way back and catches it. Brought number 2.
Now batting, the center
And up
fielder,
comes Gwyn mic
number
drop.
5.
Gwyn mic drop 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch strike on the fastball. Another fastball in there. 0-2. She fouls one off to stay alive. Stop being choppy, stream. Ooh, we're getting real choppy again. That one misses inside. 1-2. This one is, oh, just misses the base. That's foul. And strike 3 called. She checked her swing, but it was in there. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 14-0.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 3.
Kristen Vale on the mound. 3-0 count here to Mae Bruce. And she's going to draw a leadoff walk. How choppy is it, Pandora? Is it back to really bad? Because it looks like it is.
Number 10.
Come on, we were doing so well. Come on. Bill O'Connell, Sophie Newellmore with a great backhanded stop, and that's a dragon special. Another good defensive play by Sophie.
Right fielder,
Yeah, but it's not totally stopping.
89.
Up comes Hamish Rifleman. And Hamish Rifleman lines one right to Lindsey Watson for out number 3. A quick inning of work for Vale after the leadoff walk. We go to the 7th inning, 14-0.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
And we're going to have the really big game next. I really hate that might not be able to stream it if my streams just keep going to the crapper. I really hope my recording, because I was wondering as Mario Wrestles gets a strikeout to start the inning,
The shortstop, number
my recording locally should be fine, right? Because I was wondering on the VOD if I stopped long enough to look at the end of game stat sheet to make sure we could record those for our stats for progression later on. So I was a little bit worried about that. D. Nikki's going to draw a 1-out walk.
Now batting,
That's going to bring up Alicia
the
Woody.
catcher, number 3.
I have to assume this is a Twitch problem with it going in and out like this, because I haven't lost my internet connection like I do sometimes. Like this one's up the middle, and Pablo Sanchez can't make a diving stop, and that's going to be a single. So 2 runners aboard here for the Angels in the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
They must just be
16.
having problems somewhere. Up comes Blair Toblum with 2 on, only 1 out here. This is slow grounder to Beatrice Tanner in time at second for one, but the Dragon Special can't be turned. A bit of a slow developing play there. Only one out, brings up Sophie Neuenmuller. Runners at the corners. That one's too tall. That one finds zone 1-1. Inside 2-1. 2-2. Swing and a miss! And Mario Wrestles gets out of the jam with a strikeout. We head to the home half of the seventh. I'll plug the Discord. Join it.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Up comes Pablo Sanchez.
6.
Still on a cycle alert, but probably won't. I think he already had a single, so he can turn off that cycle alert, I think.
Now batting, the
Brings up Lexi Luther.
hitter, number
One of the few
20.
bombers without a hit today. I think Mae Bruce probably doesn't have one. 0 for 2 is Luther. Luther pops this one into right. Tracking is Weffy Peffercorn. She makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
And it's not any of my hardware either, because I checked my temps and everything was like a good temperature, like no higher than like 70 degrees, I think. So it's nothing like that. 3-1 count here to Beatrice Tanner. Count runs full. Fouls that one back. Hits this one deep into right. Got under it a bit. Tracking is the center fielder. Mic drop has that for out number 2. Oh, we were in the yellow there for a little bit. Come on.
The first baseman,
You can do it. Oh, green. Oh. Here's Brew Hogan.
outside.
3-1 count here to Hogan. That one finds his own. Count runs full again. And strike 3 called! Got him, frozen on the fastball. We go to the top of the 8th. 14-0 remains the score. 2-3-4 do it for the Angels.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 23.
First pitch strike to Jen Fury. Tina Tygo. That one misses. 2-1. That one's in there. 2-2 now. Count runs full. So many full counts in this game. Swung on, lifted into left. Mae Bruce is under it. And she makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting,
Brings up Scarlett Buchanan. She's having a pretty good day. 2 for 3, a double and a single so far. Takes a first pitch strike on the outside zone, outside edge, I should say. It's a bit tall. 1-1 the count. Curveball in there. 1-2. Bit low on the fastball. Swung on, fouled off. Now it misses. Full count again. That one's low, and that's going to be a walk.
now batting,
So a runner aboard here for Wendy Peffercorn. She's sitting at 0 for 3 on the day. One and 2 the count here to Peffercorn. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Wrestles. His up to 4 on the day.
now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
2-0 here to Gwen Mic Drop. Tense 0 for 2 on the day. Does have a walk. Misses inside 3-1. Ball finds the zone, makes it a full count. This one's hit well into right. Sliding is Hamish. He can't make the play. Knocks it down a bit. Doesn't let it go past him. Runner will advance to third. So runners on the corners here for the Angels.
Now
For
batting,
Lindsey
the
Watson.
second baseman, number
She is
12.
tense. 0 for 3 on the day. Could have ended the inning back in the 5th, I think. But let a ground ball eat her up. Grounds one to Tanner. She's up with it in time at second. At first, route number 3. To the bottom of the 8th we go. 14-0.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 99.
Nope, that's inside. Steer.
1-2 count here to
Ball. Out.
Alfred D'Elia.
Nope, that's outside.
Yeah, Squared. I'm probably not going to be streaming any more Bombers games.
The catcher, now pitching, number 34.
In comes Wendy Blanco to try and finish this game off. Alyssa Sass 0 for 2 on the day.
That's outside. Steer.
1-2 the count here to Sass.
Nope, outside.
2-2. Pops that one up. Back to Blanco on the mound.
Out.
She catches it for out number 2.
Now batting,
Yeah, it's been stuttering all night. I'm just rolling with it. I'm still having issues. That one's hit under the glove of Watson, and that's going to be a 2-out single for Mae Bruce. It's still really bad. I might just record.
number 10.
Yeah, you can give it a try. See if it's any better for you. I'm thinking it's a Twitch issue because like I tried a couple different like server locations, and it's like sometimes it was like pretty good for like the first half of the game, like this game, and then it started being bad again. But yeah, you can give it a shot. I can send you over the team pack real quick, see if you can get any better luck.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 1.
All right, to the top of the 9th we go. 14-0. Mario Ressel's looking to finish things off. He's locked in. 2 2/3 in relief of Narcisio Dixon. This one's hit well into center. Tracking is Billy O'Connell. He makes the snag for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Up comes
30.
Alicia Woody. She's having a good day. 2 for 3. This one's a grounder to Pablo Sanchez. He's up with it. In time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the
Last
left
chance for the
fielder,
Angels. Blair Toblum,
number
1 for
16.
3.
That's outside.
This one's up the middle. Base hit for her. Keeps the game rolling. Brings us back to the top of the order. Sophie Neuenmuller, 1 for 4 on the day.
Steer.
First pitch strike in there for Wrestles.
That's foul.
Sophie fouls another one back. It's 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Tough out activated for Sophie.
That's down.
Couple balls low and away. Makes it a 2-2 swing and a miss. And the game is over. And the Bombers clinch a playoff spot in the Season 6 playoffs with a 14-0 win over the Angels. We'll take a quick look at the stats. Make sure I stay on here for a cool minute. Make sure we have all the frames. 8 hits for the Angels, a pair from Woody and Toblum, as well as Buchanan. 8 strikeouts for them, 4 walks. Let's see, 3 for 3 is Sanchez with 2 walks. No RBIs, but does score twice. Bill O'Connell, 2 for 6, 1 for 4 Hamish. Beatrice Tanner with the grand slam. D'Elia had the 2-run home run. A Bruce, 13, 11. Let's see, Pacific Northwest, one of her shorter outings of the season. 5 earned through 4. And then Mans really blew up. Those last 4 runs unearned. Bell, pretty clean outing. Wendy Blanco getting the last 2 outs of the game. Dixon with a solid outing. A little bit of an early pull to give it away to Wrestles. And Wrestles shuts the door. MVP Beatrice Tanner, and Billy O'Connell, and Pablo Sanchez. All right, don't go anywhere. We're going to switch casters. We're going to flip it over to Squared real quick, see if we can get a more consistent stream going. And we'll be right back after this.